Alright, welcome back everybody to another episode of the Camping Chris. I figured I'd do another gear update since I haven't done one. The last one I did was over a year ago. So I figured I'd show you guys some of the new items that I've got, as well as some of the ones that I've already been using. So yeah, let's get into it. Starting off with the main new item in the kit is my new backpack. It's an Osprey Rook. It's a 50 liter, and I've just been trying it on around the house, and so far I love it. So really the main difference between this backpack and my other backpack is this one's got this suspension system in the back. It makes it feel super light. So fully loaded out, I weighed this bag. It was 16 pounds. I weighed it on the scale. It feels like I'm wearing 5 pounds with this suspension system on it. So I love that. You know, it feels great. Alright, so next big item on the list is the tent, of course. Another cool thing about this backpack is it's got a dedicated tent compartment. So number one, I've got this. I bought a ground pad, something new. I've seen a lot of other campers use this to protect their tents. I feel like this is a good idea. So I got just a cheap one off of Amazon. It is called Close Nature. So that's that. Alright, so new tent. I've got this Durston X-Mid. I've got the one-person tent. So I still have my old One Tigress tent. Stick fell on it and ripped a hole in the rainfly. I'm gonna repair it, but I figured this is a lot lighter than if I'm gonna go camping by myself, which is what I'm usually doing, and not with my fiance or anything. This is a way lighter, way smaller, one person. So I really like this a lot. I can't wait to try this out. I'm really excited for that. Alright, staying on the outside real quick, I have 2 Nalgene bottles. So I keep hearing these are the gold standard, so I've got one wide mouth. I've got one wide mouth and one narrow mouth, so I've got 2 of these. I've got my tent poles, also from Durston. Keep these out here on the side. And the last thing I have is the cook kit. So I'm trying something new. Again, it's an Amazon titanium 750 milliliter pot. And then on the inside I've got this tiny BRS stove. I'm still waiting on the fuel canister, but that should fit in here as well. And I'll be able to fit the fuel and the stove in there together. One nice small package. So in that top pocket I just keep this Sea to Summit dry bag. It's got a bunch of miscellaneous stuff in there. I'll show you guys what I keep in here. But number one, I've got a pair of gloves. Just some gloves I got from Walmart. Nice and simple. Also got a saw, Baco Laplander. My knife, I've had this one for a while. It's a Gerber. I have no issues with it, so it's done me good. No issues with that. Another thing, I do have a bug net. We get really bad mosquitoes and gnats here where I'm at, so this is very useful. Got a contractor bag. Another good idea that I got from YouTube. When everything gets wet, you don't want to put everything nasty and wet back in your backpack, so this will help keep things a little clean. And then lantern. You've seen this before if you've seen any of my previous videos. It's a cheap Amazon lantern. It's been working for me well so far, so no complaints there. Then the last thing I got is a roll of bank line. So yeah, everything fits nice and neat inside this dry bag, so that's good. Alright, so moving on to the inside of the bag finally. Another new item for this year. I've got this cocoon pillow. It's kind of like the Sea to Summit Arrows pillow, but this one was a little cheaper, so that's why I went with this one. Really small, packs up nice and light. I really like that. Alright, another new item. I've got a new sleeping pad. I had a previous one from Climate. It was non-insulated. This one is insulated. I still have the other one, but it has a hole in it somewhere. I have to find it so I can patch it. Still useful. I really liked it. But this time I decided to go with an insulated one because it does get pretty chilly at night, even when it's only 40 degrees. So this hopefully will help. We'll see. Another old item. This is just a blanket. This is very useful. Like I said, it gets really chilly even with the cold weather sleeping bag and everything. This really helps a lot when it gets down 40, 30 degrees. So really useful. And then finally, my sleeping bag. Kelty Cosmic 20 degree bag. So one thing I learned pretty fast about camping is that if the bag says 20 degrees, doesn't mean you'll be warm in 20 degree weather. It just means you'll survive at that temperature. So I have no complaints with this sleeping bag. It doesn't get down to 20 rarely where I'm at, so it's been good to me. But still, like I said earlier, even in 30, 40, 50 degree weather, it still gets a little chilly, so that's why I keep that extra blanket in there. There's also a sleeping bag liner that I use, just like a thin sheet that goes inside of there. I got that from Walmart, so that helps a little. Alright, and then finally, some last few miscellaneous items. I finally got one of those inflation sacks for my sleeping pad. I got this from REI. It was like $6. So haven't tried it yet, but can't wait to try it. Got my headlamp in there. I've used this in previous videos. This thing is awesome. No complaints with this. And I also got this Sea to Summit spork and knife set. And then the last thing, I have this sit pad. I don't know if I'll ever use this, but it's small enough that I just threw it in the backpack just in case. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The only major thing that I need is a first aid kit. So I'm going to build that out and make sure I put that in the backpack. Got a lot more hikes planned for this year, a lot more camping. Yeah, I'm really excited to use this gear. It's all fresh and new, so I'm going to get out in the field and get it dirty. So, you know, really excited to use the new tent. Also, there's a whole lot of new subscribers on my channel. I really appreciate you guys that comment and like my videos. A lot of you guys leave nice comments, so thank you for that. So yeah, stay tuned. A lot more videos coming soon, a lot more hikes, camping, like I said. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.